Hi everyone, I'm Bill King, Executive Chef for McCormick Schmick Seafood Restaurants, and we're talking seafood at home today. I've got a beautiful recipe for you using some Atlantic cod. It's one of my favorite fish. It's been around forever. It's actually kind of the cornerstone of American seafood industry, as this fish has been fished off of the Atlantic coast for almost 500 years. So, I want to talk about it in terms of its culinary application here. It's very light, mild, but it's got a great flake to it. So it's fairly firm and it handles all sorts of preparations well. Today we're going to bake it and then we're going to serve it with a very rich tomato broth with some shellfish in it. I think you're going to love it, and it's really colorful too. The first thing I'm going to do is coat it in some buttered breadcrumbs. Now this is a real old-fashioned technique that's used in New England all the time, and usually it's done just all by itself, keeping it nice and simple. But I'm going to add this shellfish stew at the end. So we're going to take the cod, we're going to coat it in the breadcrumbs, and I'm just going to do it on top, not on the bottom. And I've got a buttered baking dish here, and we're going to put it in there. And then it's going to go into an oven that I've preheated at 450 degrees. So this is a hot oven. I want to get a nice crusty brown on these breadcrumbs, and the fish is going to cook really quick. I'm guessing you probably got 8 minutes, something like that, in the oven. So this is a pretty quick recipe, and it goes together real fast. So now we got the fish in the oven. Let's turn to the shellfish. I got some great clams and mussels here, and I've got a real simple broth. And you can make it as elaborate or as simple as you want. You can open a can. You can buy a commercial tomato sauce as a base. You can do whatever you want. But I've taken some tomato sauce, some red wine, a little bit of olive oil, some herb, and I've created a nice broth that I've lightened a little bit with chicken stock. And I use chicken stock because it doesn't add too much of the strength that sometimes a seafood stock can. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these clams and mussels in the pan. And I've got that pan a little bit hot. And then the broth goes in. And this is really very simple. And you could actually eat this, some crusty bread, and this could be your dinner. But this is going to be a base for the cod that's baking in the oven. Just do a little salt and pepper. Now this is all, these clams and mussels, they're going to open in probably 3 or 4 minutes. And once they open, they're ready to go. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We're going to go back and check our fish, then we're going to pull it all together. Let's take a look and see how that fish is doing. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that is. Golden brown, beautiful crust on it. That is perfect. All right, so now it's just a simple serving. I've got a nice big bowl for it. We're going to put the fish in the middle. Just like that. And then our shellfish. See that sauce? It's just gorgeous. Tell you what, Atlantic cod at its best. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it just smells wonderful. So this is another easy one. You got a quick pan roast of the shellfish. The cod comes in and out of the oven in 10 minutes. It's beautiful. That cod's going to be just lovely. It's going to be flaky. The sauce is rich, and that shellfish is absolutely spectacular. This is Bill King, Executive Chef, McCormick Schmick Seafood Restaurants. We'll see you next time.